Hey, happy Saturday. It's been a few days since my last live. I'm doing okay. I've decided I'm gonna not do them every day, just when I have a chance. Oh. Also, when the weather's good. It's raining the last few days. Also, I'm mainly doing workouts inside, mostly weight training, making good progress. Oh, I have fun doing it. But I'm probably up on working weight, probably 20 pounds on the bench, deadlifting every day. Also doing some biking indoors and doing hikes every day. I think almost every day this week I did 2 doubles, but short. 1 to 2 miles. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Still, my main focus is Cocodona next year, next May. But I may do something in December. Maybe Brazos Bend or Snowdrop, something local. Watching UTMB yesterday and today. The OCC race was pretty exciting because Jim Walmsley had to run like a road runner at the end to win the race. Some sky runners passed him, and he had 2 aid stations that didn't have water. That happened at me at UTMB race before too. At Grindstone, no water. And he had to drink some carbonated water. Anyways, he really kicked it in and passed the guy at the end. It's a pretty good finish. So check it out on YouTube. They have a highlights from OCC. I wish he was in UTMB though. UTMB was kind of boring because he wasn't. Tom Evans won, and then Ben Demon. He's an American, but he lives in France for many years. Kind of like what Jim was doing. And Ben from the UK, I forget his last name, he got 3rd place. UK runners did really well. And on the female side, looks like Ruth Cross is going to win from New Zealand. Courtney DeWalters is in bad shape, but really cool that she's sticking it out. She's in 3rd place still, but hurting real bad. Most pros just quit, so very impressed with her all the time. A lot of people saying the British are doing very good in the men's race because of the weather, but I think that may have some impact. But I think it's also because they're tougher. You know, they racing without pacers all the time. Even Ben Demon, he lives in France, so he's racing without pacers all the time. Jim Walmsley, racing without pacers all the time. Living in France. Now, I think he lives in the US now, but I think there's something to that. You get so reliant on using pacers in the US, it makes our runners weaker. These runners in Europe are so tough. A lot of names, like Theo, a French guy, led the race most of the time. Not anybody talking about him before. Really good runner. And the guy that won Hard Rock a couple years ago, Aurelian, used to be sponsored by Scarpa. Now he's just sponsored by Compression Sport. He was doing very well. But the French look like they're going to get like place 5 through 10. Ji Duo, the Chinese guy, got 4th. Hoka got ass slapped again. You know, they had almost nobody in Western States win in the top 10. Same thing in UTMB. What does that tell you? What it means is your body is what's most important. You got to be ready for race. You got to be durable. You got to be mentally ready. Shoes don't make much of a difference. First and second place by Asics. Who wears Asics trail shoes? I've never seen anybody wear them. I bought some one time. I gave them away. Maybe I should check out their new stuff. My point being is, it's not the shoes that make a difference. What makes a difference is the runner. You got to be physically and, more importantly, probably mentally ready. The weather was real bad, snowing, hailing, raining. Only the tough guys finish. So, and tough ladies. Hey, crypto guy. Thanks, man. I wish I would have invested in crypto a long time ago. I'd be pretty rich right now. I think the people that invested in crypto early on, really smart. A lot of them have a lot of money now. But it's always interesting. Been reading about these crypto and meme coins. You know, people making a lot of money on those. Very interesting. I always thought that it was a waste of time and money, but I was wrong. Maybe the meme coins are still a waste of time. Some people made money on them. But crypto, a lot of people making a lot of money on. It's probably too late to invest now, but the people that invested when it was like $10 and stuff are really rich now. It's really, sun's coming out. It's pretty strong now. It's not too hot. Kind of feels like fall weather today. I'm sure it'll be really hot later. I was talking about UTMB, but what a kick in the butt to Hoka. You know, sponsoring Western States, sponsoring UTMB, and 2 Asics runners take first and second at UTMB. Unbelievable. Good for them. I think the top Hoka runner was Ji Duo, the 4th place, a guy from China. All those guys were pretty emotional at the end. Happy for them. Especially the top 3. You know, Tom Evans had DNF twice at UTMB, couldn't get it right, and won. Same thing happened to Jim Walmsley many years. And Ben Demon, the guy that got second, same thing. He DNF'd twice in a row too. He finally got it right on probably the worst year. The weather was really terrible. Snow, hail, rain, very cold. And the guy that I'm probably the most impressed with is Ben. I forget his last name. His best ever was like 11th place, so it's pretty much a no-name, gets 3rd place. But what was most impressive with him is he ran the race by himself. With Tom and Ben Demon helped each other, ran together. They're both teammates. The guy in 3rd place ran the race pretty much by himself the whole race. That's pretty impressive. Pretty lonely place to be in really bad weather. But impressive. I'm sure he'll get some decent sponsorship. Hey Al, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for y'all joining. Happy Saturday to you. Let me know what you're up to. This weekend I'm just focusing on working out a lot. Lifting weights. Had a good week lifting weights. I got a new squat pad coming in today that you put on the bar. And my son wants to do squats. I haven't done squats in many, many years, but I'm gonna do some lightweight. But I've been deadlifting every day. I don't know if it's really building up my strength very much, but it sure is stretching me out and feel much better overall durability wise. But I'm gonna start squatting too. I have squat racks. I was using them to hold some ladders. I'm gonna pull those out. They're kind of standalone squats. Also, my Smith machine does squats, but it's more rigid because the Smith machine, the bar goes up and down, there's no movement. You know, it's kind of on rollers. It's a safer, but it's harder to lift because you can't really move around with your body. But I've got some independent squat bars I'm gonna pull out, put the pad on one of my Olympic bars, and do some squats with Eli. He said he wanted to do squats. They do it at school. Those are key power exercises to build strength. So you got bench. Oh, it's just like in powerlifting competition. You got bench, deadlift, and squat. I almost never do squats. So why? Because I'm a runner. My legs are pretty well built up. But I'm gonna just start doing squats every week now. Lightweight, just like deadlift. And I think it'd be good for, you know, stretching out my legs and maybe building up more strength too. At least work on that durability. So that's the plan. Let me know what y'all up to. Like I said, I've been watching UTMB. When I was working yesterday, I watched most of CCC and the start of UTMB. They said I have really good coverage. And then I woke up this morning, I'm not kidding, 15 minutes before Tom Evans finished the race. Timing was perfect. So I got to watch Tom Evans, Ben Demon, Ben, I forget his last name, Ben from the UK, and G-Duel finish. And the French guy finished. So the French guy finished 5th place. He'd also DNF'd previous years. So what does that tell you? It says, keep working hard, and you can make a difference and finish your goals. And Ben Demon had some great words about the key to being a better runner is just liking what you do. I think that's a key. If you're not happy being a runner, you shouldn't be a runner. You should do something else, something that makes you happy exercise-wise. I think that's important. So that's why I do trail hiking, running. I say running, but most of the time I'm jogging. I run sometimes, but very, very seldom. It's usually when I do rides. Most of the time I'm hiking like I am now, or jogging. I consider jogging probably down to 10-minute mile. Anything faster than 10 minutes, I consider running. And when I do strides, I'm in the 8-minute range. Sometimes, last week I did a 1-mile stride. I think it's about a 7:50 pace. I consider things running under 10 minutes. That's why on Strava, very seldom post as runs, is because I want to post, it is what it is. I mean, if I'm hiking, I'm hiking. So I post things as a hike if it's jogging or hiking. And if I'm going to do a stride, I'll stop the Strava and start it as a run. And races are as a run. So I just try to be clear about my process on that. People probably wonder, why are you hiking all the time? Well, that's what I'm doing. I don't cheat and call a hike a run. Only exception to that is when I'm doing it on my NordiTrack treadmill, which has been broken for a while. I need to spend time and repair it again. Well, my NordiTrack treadmill, any kind of workout goes to Strava as a run. So, but I haven't used it in a while, so my Strava's pretty accurate. I'm going uphill now. Today I'm wearing Adam shoes, Spanish brand. I haven't worn these shoes really, maybe once. Haven't worn them since Cocodona in May. I wore them in the second half of my Cocodona. You can see they're white shoes. Like I always say, never buy white shoes. I didn't buy these. They sent them to me for testing. White shoes just get dirty so fast. And these got stained by the the dirt in Arizona kind of got an orange tint to them now. Can't get it out, not even with bleach. But it was, Cocodona was a lot of rain and mud, so they got pretty dirty. It's okay, still work fine. They got a higher drop. I think it's about 6 millimeters than I usually wear. Usually wear 4. Occasionally I'll use 8, but I have pretty flat feet. But these are pretty good shoes. Shoes that probably almost nobody heard of before. The Spanish company's been around for 100 years, and they're just moving into trail shoes. The brand's Adam. They're supposed to be sending me another shoe soon, so we'll see. Going uphill in the heat, it's tough today, but feeling pretty good. I'm breathing hard, but it's because it's really hot and I'm going uphill. It's about 10%, 12% grade. Anyways, if you're just joining, most of my training this week's been weight training and a lot of hiking. I feel pretty good. Well, let me know how your training is going. Wish you a great weekend with whatever you're doing. I'll probably go live again tonight. I'm gonna be doing doubles today and tomorrow. I don't know, might be at the track tonight. I'm not sure. I would like to do a speed session. Bye for now.